playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Here we go. Good.
Second and 10 now. He fires one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. And the Eagles are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go. I take 47.
Motioning the tight end now.
26.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. That's 75. Go.
Fields looking to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Here we go, son.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds very close to that marker, but it looked a tad short. Oh, and it is. That's a turnover on downs. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. And they're going to turn it over on downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. We're going to 54. 26.
First down, here's Dak. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first
Here
down.
we go. 26.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 551.
Man in motion here.
Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Here we go, son. Madden. Chip Smith. Extend.
First down throw for Fields. Taking his shot deep down the field and go. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
11.
Fields on first down. The throw is caught. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. They send a man in motion.
Easy. Right.
Another throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Press. Let's right. Right.
Fields out of the gun. On the move, headed right. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Smith able to put it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Yeah.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah. Here we go.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah!
Jones. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
From the gun is Prescott. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here.
We're going to 53.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott here from the gun. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Zach.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Go.
Fields throwing here. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Monday.
2nd and 4. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Don't jump. Ready?
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. We're good. Angel. Tonight.
Throwing it again here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Kill.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Here's Dak. Brought in right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
They'll run here with Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Up. Here we go, son. Sit high.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yep. Here we go. Out, let's go. Hey, can. 11. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Hurry up.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
West, clear. Nothing. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
First down, here's Dak. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be second down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, check! Hey, 47! Go, get out there! Hey, kill! 47! Then we'll go on to 53.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! Here we go, 47! Good.
They motion the tight end over.
47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
Second and 15. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Falcons are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who, as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Going to 54. Why?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, Prescott. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Dak throwing again. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. Another throw for Prescott. He's going to push one deep down the rough. Big gain downfield. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, 10. Here we go, son. All right.
Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hey, 551.
They kick the running back in motion.
Go.
2nd down and 10. Fields. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Another throw for Fields. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. EQ. Madden. Chill slant.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, think it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Here we go. No muss, no muss. Hey, Ken. Easy. Right.
Fields on first down. Has his man, it's Swift. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Right.
Now it's Fields. And they pick him off again. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Here we go. I take. Here we go, 47.
Tight end going in motion here.
26.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Has the connection to Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
26. Here we go, kill. 26.
Prescott now to throw on third down. He's trying another one deep. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Swift hauls it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast.
Go.
From the 24. Pass. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Eagles get to it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Looking for a target. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
There we go. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. It's taken in by Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. Jones reels it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Second down now, 7 to go.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
46. Hey, kill.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 13 yards.
Here we go, 47. 47. We're going to 54. 26.
3rd and long, Prescott. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go. Right check. Switch. Hey. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide 8. Here we go. 47. Here we go. 46. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Hands off running right. Here's Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Good.
Off play action. It's Fields. Buying some time left. Thrown on the run. Deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Cut near the goal line. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons cut into the lead by another point.
Falcons 10.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Here we go. 46. 46. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
His running back hauls it in deep right. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields throwing here. That one's caught along the left sideline. Keeps on moving into the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Another try following the sack. He's got him. That's Swift. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Fields now on 3rd. He's on the move. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Swift will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And the defender comes away with it. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yeah, here we go. Everyone, kill. Under. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. Everyone, going to 53. What do you think?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go, 47. 47. Here we go, going to 54. 1-8. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. 26.
Prescott now on third down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Falcons make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a one seed to do. They're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.